Okay, so I've been getting a lot of messages from you guys. Um, you guys wanted me to really go into my strategy, how I trade. But it's actually very simple. So today, what I want to show you is I just want to show you what I do on a daily basis when I want to look for my entries, take trades and stuff like that. So first of all, my strategy is based on the three very important concepts, that is market structure, trend lines, and time frame. So the thing that I do is, so I want to make this video really short, so I will just go through one trade that I just closed. So I entered this trade this morning, so I will just show you what I did to catch this move. It's actually very simple. First of all, I have a specific time frame that I will look for my entries depending on the size of my account. So this one I was able to catch this in the 15-minute time frame. So all that I did was it wasn't much, but if you know your market structure, once you open the chart and put your trend lines, you will know exactly where price is trying to go. So what I did was, when I opened this chart, I saw this thing here, and so I put my trend lines, and I realized that I have some sort of a bullish pennant, so I was expecting price to go up. So after putting my trend lines like this, it was like this. I put my upper trend lines and lower trend. Let me just zoom into the chart so that you can see the nitty-gritty of it. I kind of have the flu, so my voice is a little shaky. Yeah, I have the flu, guys. So this is what I saw, and I think I put my lower trend lines like this. Yeah, like this. And it was like this. So that break out of this trend line was not there yet. So, and the move below it was also not there yet. So when I put my trend line, I saw this thing. It's a bullish pennant. Price is coming from the top, from the bottom rather, and it's trying to go up. So the next thing that I wanted to make sure that I confirm is the market structure. What is this market structure looking like in a higher time frame, so that I can simplify my expectation and stuff like that. And so I pushed my chart, try to look at the higher time frame, because the 15-minute was not giving me a clear view of all the levels that are right in front of me, where price could hit and then push back to somewhere else, get interrupted from moving to the upside. And so I decided to take it to the M30, and then I spotted something, the M30, and then I went also to the H4. As you can see, as we go higher and higher, the setup is disappearing. So the thing that I spot was, after price rally to the upside like this, market structure, I told you guys, it's very important. After price rally to the upside, after this break of structure here, it then came down here and swept below this low. So it's probably a change of character, and then it started going down. But then also I saw that this was some sort of an internal structure right here, and price has just broken above the swing high that it created before this move downward, which gave us this break of structure. I was able to see these things very quickly. I just opened my chart and then observed the market movements. These things are very important, but once you get used to them, you just have to look at it and you see exactly what's happening. You see price was creating some sort of a down channel right here, and then it broke above this high and then gave the pennant. So it gave us a strong rally. So I know that, yeah, whatever happens, even if price decides to drop again down after rallying to the upside, but it should definitely go up. And so all I had to do was just put the area of strong liquidity where price could go to grab all those buy side liquidity and then fall down. So it was right here, and so I said this is going to be my TP. Once price enter this area, I will consider closing some of my positions, like this. And so I had the pennant, and then I also saw some beautiful nitty-gritty stuffs like this one right here. So what happened here? Yeah, so that was all that I saw. I knew that price was going up, so but I also know that this is a downtrend, so price is just making some sort of a pullback. As you can see, it's just pulling back and then dropping, and then probably after this push, it will either push higher or it will just drop back down, because it's already broken out of these internal structures. This one, because this is the last higher low that price created, and price already gave that break. So this push back up could be just some sort of a retest around here, and it will come back. So I know after the breakout there has to be a retest, so price is obviously going up to touch that area. You see, this is just simple market structure analysis, and then time frame, and then trend lines, just giving me an idea of what is happening. So I was able to just go through all the this is my buy side liquidity, my sell side liquidity rather. So I was able to just look at those things, and then I knew that price was going to go up, and then I made my entry. But then I kept in mind of the buying power that is here, this right here, the rally base rally. So price would like to go back down there. So when I entered my position, I was very careful. I calculated the lot size and made sure that when I enter the buy here, my SL should be able to hold the remaining of my account should be able to hold my floating loss. So I did my calculation, my risk management and everything else, and so when price came down, it gave me a certain amount of loss that my account was able to hold, and then price went all the way to the upside like that. So let me just show you something. I think trade history, if it's activated, you will see my entry and close point. So you see I entered somewhere around at the top when price was already breaking the upper trend line, right somewhere around here, and then price came down and gave me some sort of a floating loss, something that I was expecting. So that is why I didn't go in full margin. Always know that when you have patterns like this, price could push a little bit lower to grab enough liquidity. Buy orders are here, so price could come here, because initially at this point after the break of structure, the buying pressure could decrease. You see, so price could go down here and get all this liquidity, this buying liquidity, buying power. This area is a demand area. You see, it's a rally based rally right here, so price could drop down a little bit below the lower trend line and then grab all those liquidity and pushed to the upside, and that is exactly what it did. And so when price came here, my floating loss was not that much to hit me out or to give me a margin called. I did proper risk management, and so price went all the way up to my TP, and so I was able to make a few bucks out of this trade. So yeah, this is basically how I trade, and it's simple once you practice your market structure, practice the trend lines, and very importantly, practice the chart patterns. Because I didn't just assume that price will go up because I have a pennant. No, I also looked at the market structure, and that is the mistake most beginners do. Once they see a pattern, they just assume that okay, price should go in the direction of the pattern. They forget to properly observe the market structure and see if the environment they are trying to take that trade is a safe space. So I knew that this was a safe space because the support there on the left, we saw it in the high time frame, was a bit further from the pattern right here, so I knew price would make that push. Okay, and then also it gave me a strong rally to the upside, and then it has already broken out of this internal structure that it created when it was coming down. So now I know it was trying to go up. You see, price broke above this high, the swing high right here, so it was going up. So these are the basics of market structure that you must not miss if you want to properly trade chart patterns, trend lines, and be successful and profitable with it. Market structure is actually very important, and that is exactly what I offer in my mentorship.